Hello guys, welcome back to Morningstar. In this video, I'll be explaining how we booked something close to 20% in a trade that we took as recent as the 11th of February 2021. Okay, the name of the stock is PTC India Limited. You can see that towards the top left corner of the screen. Now I'll be explaining the logic behind this trade. Now we observed the stock. Okay, we while we were drawing patterns, we came across the stock and we saw that there's a horizontal line that is acting as a very good resistance to the stock. We were watching it somewhere from I don't exactly remember, somewhere from the beginning of February, and we saw that this particular line, okay, the horizontal line that is at the bottom has been acting as a very good resistance for the stock. You can see here that it was tested once, twice, thrice, and on the fourth time. Now you'll also be able to see something like a horizontal line at top. Okay, we decided to draw a zone here instead of a proper resistance line. We decided to create a resistance zone. You may ask why. That's a really good question. I'll tell you why. You'll be able to see that the stock tested, even though it was above this particular resistance here, the stock is above this resistance line, right? It was unable to sustain being there. So it touched another point, came back down. Even on another different occasion, it touched another point and came back down. So that is why we decided to draw a zone connecting these points. Okay, connecting these points, and we were waiting for the resistance zone to be broken. I'm sorry. We were waiting for the resistance zone to be broken. Now what you can see here is like a proper breakout. When did it happen? On the 11th of February, it gave a proper breakout from this resistance zone. The two horizontal lines that we have drawn here, it gave a proper breakout. It's a proper breakout because you can see the volume here as well. The volume is 12.265 million units of the stock being traded on that particular day. So the volume you'll be able to see that the volume, the traded volume is much higher when compared to the previous day. So it's a volume breakout as well. Now, as always, after the breakout, you wait for a retrace. Okay, now there may be stocks where it won't show a retrace. It'll just keep moving upwards. So we won't chase stocks, guys. Okay, it's better not to chase stocks. What you can do is you can wait for a retrace and then you can enter. Now, for entry purpose, we'll always switch over to the 1 hour time frame. When you switch over to the 1 hour time frame, you'll be able to see that the breakout was somewhere here. Okay, the breakout was somewhere here. It showed some sign of a retrace. Now we entered here, guys. We entered at 68 rupees, somewhere around 68 rupees. I don't exactly remember the price. We entered here. Why did we enter here? It is not a proper bullish candle because it has a wicked top, and it's not a hammer. It's not a proper marbuzu candle. But still it showed some sign of reversal. Okay, so that's why we entered here. So if you enter here, the stop loss would be below. Okay, if you put the stop loss below the swing low, okay, if you put the stop loss below the swing, it will be 11%, which is I believe which is like a huge stop loss, right? So what we did was we decided to place the stop loss below the trend line. Okay, you can either place it below the trend line at top, or you can place it somewhere around here below the bottom. Okay, so even this is a huge stop loss, is like 7%, but we still decided to go in because the target was preset. That is why we were willing to take such a risk. Now how did we set the target? We'll go back to the day time frame. This line here was our preset target. Okay, I'll tell you how. When you scroll back a bit, you'll be able to see that this particular area, okay, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. If I'm not zooming in, I'll zoom in a bit. This particular zone, this particular area has acted as a resistance previously. This line, right? You can see 1, 2. It has tested this line a few times. Now, what happened is that is exactly where we decided to place our exit point as. Okay, or else some people may say this is not a strong resistance. You'll be able to ride it up until this point, which is 93 rupees. I agree. It is like different people, different strokes for different folks, right? And this is how we trade. Now we set the target as 81 rupees and 40 paise, somewhere around 81 rupees. And now what happened? it gave us the return. You can see in how many days we entered, somewhere around here at 68 rupees. Yeah, and in 20 days it has given us a return of something close to 20%. So this is again a really good trade that we took recently. I know in hindsight everything looks easy. You'll be able to catch the momentum, get in, catch the move. But I have also been posting about potential breakout stocks in this channel, right? You can keep an eye out for them as well. So this is a trade that we took recently, guys. In PTC we booked somewhere close to 20% profit in 20 days. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, if you could watch the videos, and if you could subscribe to the channel, it'll be really, I'll feel appreciated. I'll feel encouraged to continue making videos like these. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, guys. Thank you.